In 1982, a high school teacher in Southside Chicago had a vision. 5 years later, Carlos Tortolero was living his dream.
We don't want to rewrite history in this museum. We're trying to tell history correctly for the first time. So we're not changing anything. For a lot of Mexicans, we didn't cross the border crossed us. So we were already here, for God's sake, and we influenced this country already in so many ways.
Mexican Fine Arts Center in Chicago is a museum founded by a man with a singular, passionate vision. It sits in the middle of the community that it represents. It is free. And they do more than museum-y things. They have a radio center, they have performances, kids come.
We've always felt that it's important to be a part of the community. Most museums are a part from the community. They're away from the community. We want to be a part of the community.
The site of centuries of Mexican art from both sides of the border is an eye-popping adventure.
The roots of our culture come from the ancient past. So to understand Mexican culture, you have to start at the roots, and that's what indigenous culture is.
This fantastic mosaic has more than 1 million beads set in beeswax. The museum commissioned it in 2003 from the Huicho people, mountain villagers who are descendants of the Aztecs.
Huicholas are one of the 57 indigenous groups in Mexico that speak their own language. So Mexico is a multicultural country in itself. People forget about that.
The mosaic became a Huicho community project. The whole village worked together for a year to complete it.
We would pay them every month or so, and they would use that money to buy beans, rice, corn for the community. Not only were we buying art, we're helping to feed the town, which I think is a magnificent idea. But the magic of that piece is it was done by the whole town.
In the Colonial Gallery, the story of Mexico when it was a Spanish colony plays out on a giant gold altar.
It's a piece that shows the history of Mexico, and it starts with the ancient times, indigenous people going this way, the Spanish coming this way. The piece is made of a paper mache. It's all shopping bag and newspaper.
This ratty old farmer's truck is a different symbol of devotion, a moving tribute to the modern Mexican-American hero, activist Cesar Chavez.
Cesar Chavez appeared in the museum a week before he passed away. This is the last place he spoke in the Mexican community before he passed away.
The tape of Chavez's final speech captures his undying passion.
We figured we can't show the tape inside the wall. That's so cold. So we bought a farm worker's truck, and we put him in the back of the truck, the screen, the monitor, with crates with all the protest signs all around it to make it seem like he's at home.
And that's the whole point, making people feel at home.
Many people are afraid of institutions. I am still afraid of institutions, and I created one. I've always had this thing that if it's big or something, it's not for me. So if I feel, imagine people who have never walked into a museum in their life. When you have somebody from the community who walks into this museum, for the first time going to the museum, it's a brave step.